Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. So this video isn't really going to have much of a point or a resolution, I don't think. I just kind of want to vent about something, and that thing is up for pre-order today, Radukar's Court. And for those of you that don't know, this is a set which brings together a separate collection of the loyal servants of Radukar from the boxed game Cursed City. And it is, in theory, a way for people who didn't get Cursed City to add those units to their Age of Sigmar Soulblight or Undead army. And I get that. It's cool to release separate collections of units for people who just want to get those particular models. But this is right off the back of the, let's be honest, terrible handling of the Cursed City situation by GW. We were told initially that Cursed City wasn't a limited release and would be around as part of the greater AOS range for the foreseeable future, and it meant that it wasn't quite as urgent to get a hold of it even if you did want the models. People thought that they could wait a bit and then pick up the box later on to get a lot of the really awesome looking models at a still great price. But then GW pulled, essentially in my opinion, a quick one over the community and said that was it for Cursed City. No more being made. If you didn't get it, that is tough luck on you. Which sucks, because it is a great game. I've played it a couple of times already, and I would love to get another go in soon, so it absolutely blows my mind that they don't want to keep trying to sell it as a separate boxed game. If nothing else, it gets people aware of and invested in the larger Age of Sigmar hobby, so they might drop into the full game and spend even more money building up a nice AOS army, which I'm sure GW would be entirely happy with. But no, if you missed it, you are out of luck. It left a lot of people with a bad taste in their mouths, and wasn't helped by the fact that GW basically ignored any criticism or comments on the topic, and just chose to pretty much blank the community who were asking. But then, to rub even more salt in the wound, they announced a box would be coming, the topic of the video, Radukar's Court, to let people who didn't manage to get Cursed City finally get their hands on the Soulblight side of the kit. And Jesus Christ. So Cursed City, the entire box, a full, independent board game, 8 fantastically designed, interesting heroes, 10 skeletons, 10 zombies, a handful of rats and bats, and then not only everything you see in the Radukar's Court box, but also Radukar himself, came at the great price of £125. But now, for this box, just his court, it's going to set you back £78. And so if you want to add Radukar to that, just to make things easier, because you probably do, it is after all Radukar's Court, that's an extra £23 for Radukar the Wolf, who is the one that is in the Cursed City box, which is a grand total of over £100 for 10 models. 10 great models, sure, but still, for an extra £25, the original box got you an entire board game, 8 equally detailed and cool hero models, and over 30 smaller regular infantry units. It's honestly mind-blowing just how badly priced Radukar's Court is by comparison, and you just know that GW knew people would desperately want the Soulblight stuff because it looks fantastic, it really does. And so they knew that even at over £100, people would be willing to pay for the models because GW didn't really give them a chance, or I hate to say it, but arguably tricked or wasn't clear with the community that Cursed City was going to be a limited run. And I'll be honest, I expect the exact same thing for the heroes of Cursed City at some point. Probably for the same £80 odd price tag, meaning that even if you just wanted the models, not the board game itself, just the models, if you include the skeletons and the zombies and the bats and the rats, you'd probably be looking at over £200 for them now that you have missed out on the original Cursed City run. It's really shitty of GW in my opinion. And I know, they're a business, they're in it to make money, but it just feels so dishonest not to be completely clear from the outset about Cursed City, and then to charge such a huge amount of money for stuff that was literally a week or two ago available in a form which was so much cheaper. I am really angry about this, to be honest, because you know that this will sell because people want it, even if they have to pay exorbitant prices. And so GW is going to do it again, with a future box set, with a future game, with future cool, exciting models and units that people really do want. They're going to do it again, and they're going to release something and then pull it and then re-release it and charge you like 3 times as much as you would have been able to get it for before. And I just really can't understand why Games Workshop makes so many good steps forward with the community and reaching out and engaging with the community and doing the shows and everything, but then without fail they always manage to take an equal number of steps backwards with bizarre, stupid decisions like this. And to be honest, even on the line where they're a business, I know a few people who probably would have played some games of Curse City, really enjoyed it, and really liked the models, and then started an Undead or a Cities of Sigmar style army off the back of those Curse City models, but they 100% won't shell out 80 quid to get these models separately, so they'll probably just not bother jumping into Age of Sigmar at all. So I do honestly think that if Games Workshop had kept the Curse City box and kept it going, in the long run, they probably would have made even more money from future sales as people get introduced to Age of Sigmar and get invested in it and start to collect a second army. I really do believe that. I do think that having a low point of entry for a new game system or a new hobby is a great way to make more money in the long run. It makes sense because you drag people in, they get invested, they get interested, they love the models, they want to buy more. That just makes sense to me. Anyway, that's enough for today. I will stop rambling. I saw the price earlier and I had to do a video because I just couldn't believe how much they were charging for this box. I thought £80 for all of the core and Radukar was crazy, and then I was like, wait a minute, Radukar's not even in it. So you have to pay £100 for the whole lot, not even the skeletons and the zombies and the heroes. I just don't understand it. But I will stop rambling on. Now, I would love to know your thoughts on this box set, whether you think people will be likely to pay it and to get it, or do you think this is just yet another kick in the teeth from Games Workshop? Thanks again for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me. But until next time, I will catch you later, guys.